Dearly beloved in Christ, we still have something to learn from the prophet Jeremiah. And I pray that these words of God through the prophets will do us lots of good. In a world of pleasure-seeking, consumerism, relativism, it is very easy for us to trust in human beings. Democracy. Now let's hear what the Lord tells us through the prophet Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 5 to 10. Thus says the Lord, cursed is the man who trusts in human beings, who seeks his strength in flesh, whose heart turns away from the Lord. He is like a barren bush in the desert that enjoys no change of season, but stands in a lava waste, a salt and empty earth. Blessed is the man who trusts in the Lord, whose hope is the Lord. He is like a tree planted beside the waters, that stretches out its shoots to the stream. It fears not the heat when it comes. Its leaves stay green. In the year of drought, it shows no distress, but still bears fruits. More tortuous than all else is the human heart, beyond remedy. Who can understand it? I, the Lord, alone probe the mind and test the heart, to reward everyone according to his ways, according to the merits of his deeds. Cursed is the man who trusts in human beings, and who seeks his strength in flesh. You see, we are divine and human. We are spirit and flesh. He's saying that if you put your trust in your flesh, that which will make you happy. St. Paul will take up this later on in Galatians and say there is a fight, a battle between the carnal and the spiritual bodies. And this conflict is ongoing. What the spiritual needs, the carnal competes with him over it. So when you feed the spiritual, the flesh will be weak. When you feed the flesh, the spirit will be weak. I mean, there are no middle ways. No. But this is where we are. As I said, everybody is consuming. Everybody wants to be seen and counted. Everybody has a product, whether trash or not. And you see, like Facebook, you can say anything and people follow you. Somebody will like you. And there are those, I know those, who will like a post, not because they have read. The fact that something has appeared, automatic, they say they like. So you don't have to always be happy that those who have liked is because they have read. Some read, but the others, they just want to make sure that some will start and stop and just like you and move on. So everybody has followers. And you can say any trash, but people will follow you. That will make you happy in your flesh. I've said this, yes, against this person, that person, this person. No. You are depending on human beings. You're trusting on human beings. You want somebody to acknowledge you before you do what you have to do. Right? Everybody's afraid. Priests, religious, they are afraid to speak the truth. So when it comes to really meeting the truth, we start retreating. Like a dog who is saying a prayer and he knows he can't, but he has to move backwards. When it comes to these that are fleshy, things that will make us happy, we are first to go. when it comes to breaking bottles, when it comes to eating and all that, yes, hey, we are one. When it comes to prayer, we start defining who is a religious, who's not religious. We the Christians are not supposed to pray as religious. We start saying this. But when it comes to food, when it comes to money, the Christians will show that they are supposed to be there. That is why we are collapsing. That's why we are having religious bishops. I have visited monasteries, I have visited retreat centers of religious. I have come through whether male or female religious groups. I have lived in convents, not only here, Côte d'Ivoire. God sent me to know, to see, to observe. I'm not surprised. Because for me, I can remind a religious bishop of what he's supposed to be doing. If he's not leading me to pray, I'll tell him, Your Grace, you're supposed to lead me to pray. But the other time will tell you that I'm not supposed to be praying. Once, a visitor came around and saw me praying from the divine office, the breviary. And later on, he came to ask me, Father, you are religious? I said, no, I'm a assistant. He said, oh, but do the sons use this book? He said, religious who have been using it? I felt so ashamed. I felt so ashamed. The office we have given us, that we pray in it every day. Every day. For us active priests, Laos and Vespers are compulsory. But of course, we'll go and sleep without praying. So with night prayers, we should add. But how many of us believe? But we have our phones. The Pope said we should drop our phones and pick the Bible. We should read. I pick my phone because it makes me happy. Somebody will message me, I'll message somebody. Somebody will tell me I love you. I love you too. I miss you. These things will make you happy. You are with your husband, you are with your wife, and you have picked your phone and you are messaging somebody you have met. I'm missing you. While your husband is lying by you, your wife is lying by you, your daughter is lying by you, your father is there, your father has traveled, and you are calling telling another man that you are missing him. That is going to make you happy. You are relying on this man, trusting in human beings. You think that is your strength? You will collapse your marriage. Young lady, young man, instead of taking your time to get a job to do, you want to get the best in society. You rely on these big men, some of them who are very corrupt. Big women, some of them corrupt. You have to sleep with them to get what you need. You are relying on human beings. When you cut corners and you get to where you are, do you know what is there for you? Now in the priesthood, religious life, we have Godfather syndrome. Godfather syndrome. Godmother syndrome. So if my godfather is a big man, part of those who make decisions, then I'm quite sure that I'm secured. Because he can talk for me to get the best place. In human terms, I will not be sent to a village. That's why I like St. Basil the Great. He sent, as a bishop, he was a bishop, he sent his own nephew to the remotest place, and his consultants were angry, I'm not happy with him. They questioned him, Your Grace, how can you send your nephew to such a deprived area? You know the answer he gave? It is not a place that makes a priest. It's a priest that makes a place. We have overly trusted in human elements against God. And that is why we can't even fast. We can't abstain from certain things. No. I've bought my beauty stuff. I have bought my meat and all that. They are telling me I shouldn't use my cream, I shouldn't use my pancake. I call it pancake. This thing they use, women use in their faces. My lipstick, gone. Ash means they are going for ash, gone. You know what ash is supposed to be. Not go. It's to humble you. Trusting on our body. That which will make us happy is what we are presenting. Why? Because as Dr. Konabas would say, they are not affirmed. Jesus came as God. He lived as a pauper. We are told even his outlook was not attractive. His outlook. As in Paul will pick up this and tell us that he will tell the people of Corinth that we wear rags. They have become refuse of the world. Living a poor life. But when he was in the world, when he depended on people to be happy, he was wearing long robes and mantles and holding sword, still on a horse, and they would give me all the fans, and he would go on. Ways and poor. But when he had to rely on God, denied himself, went to Arabia for about 3 years to discern. He came back more sober. He didn't give attention to the body. I'm not saying that we should live without bathing. I'm not saying that we should go wearing tattered clothes and all that. But we can't compete with the world on the latest shoe. We have yellow shoe, red shoe, black shoe, and all that. It's canonizing poor service. What is what we wear and we are happy? How does the shoe add to the mass? The quality of the mass. Meanwhile, purificators and other linens may be torn and bent. Mass service clothes, incense bearers, but have bent them. We are bearing shoes. Even if we don't buy, people give us. Once we use, some of them we can share. There lived a man by name Lazarus. Poor man Lazarus. He had sores, body sores. And he will go depending on God, trusting in God. He went to this rich man who had so much and depended on people to be happy. But this poverty-stricken man could not make him happy, so he would not mind him. But his dogs licked his wound. Now, just by the way, when dogs lick your wound, they heal. I have a testimony. I'm a witness to it. Scientists can check. So that statement that dogs licked his wound, because the rich man could not attend to him, to take him to hospital, to dress up his wounds, God provided the healing from the dog. So while he saw God in the rich man saw not God in the poor man. But they will die. And the poor man will go to heaven. But the rich man will not go. Because he trusted in human democracy. The Catholic Church has become too democratic. My dear fathers, bishops, I think you are losing your grip as having the keys to the kingdoms of heaven and earth. St. Peter's key. I think it is leaving your hands. I'm not saying strike us and kill us. No, I'm not saying that. But being firm and defending the truth, no matter who is involved, whether you're best priest or not, is important. But to depend on us, because sometimes we flatter you, we tell you things, and you have this charismatic movement, this money, this noise you are making. Some of them are those who are bringing the money to us. So it's difficult. I know that I'm sure bishops are also concerned about it. But who is talking about it? Minimum cancel conforsico. And these tendencies, charismatic tendencies from this church, it is pain. It is human-centered. A young priest goes to command the whole people, hey, say hey, political manifesto grounds. We twist the people up and down, and people also say, hey, shouting. That's what makes us. Let the same priest go and sit down for 15 minutes before the Blessed Sacrament. He will feel it. He will feel it. We depend too much on people. We are overly dependent on people. But we belong to a God who is a Lord of hosts. Righteous Africans stand tall alone, Rasta. Jeremiah was single, was alone. All those who came to do the will of God, they didn't have friends. But we like friendship too much. And Uncle Fantin Akoto, Enyati. We waste time chatting our friends instead of moving to save. That is why there are many places in and around our dioceses. There's no religion there. There's no church there. We can go ahead, but we are all centered at the city squares. Because that is where people are. That is where we'll be not noticed. That is where we'll have network. Let us learn from Lazarus. See God in everybody, including the rich. If the rich man, from what he said after he died, if he had a chance to come back, he would have seen God in the poor. Those rich who give you funds will not need it to heaven when they're doing what is wrong. It is caring for the poor. Christ will not come as a rich man. He will come as a pauper. The devil will come as a rich man, and he will give you a seat to him. And he will enter into your heart and wreck your soul. I pray for you, pray for me. Let us pray for one another. Peace and joy.
Mayen kosoda